morning, set it up this morning. So, like, if you guys see me like this, I'm on my second monitor.
Game changer, dude.
Right.
Yeah, the thumbnail, dude. The thumbnail. I have to second that here in the private chat, dude. That thumbnail with us going like, it's so good. It looks like on par for YouTube. Like that looks like a professional YouTube like thumbnail. You see the big accounts, the big, with a lot of followers. They do those thumbnails, and it looks great, man. Damn good.
Yeah, I think Hunna nailed it again with that one. He sent me a bunch of them, by the way, so we have some to play around with. And then these are things that like I can't even express how much of a lift that is for me, because it's something I know we've needed for a while, but I just don't have the time. Like, I appreciate you guys picking those things up, because it didn't take a ton of effort. It was some effort. I don't want to belittle what it was, but it's just another chip away, right? Yes. You just chipped another little bit of that rock away, and now we're that much closer to busting the rock. So,
speaking of chipping away rocks too, yesterday, big breakthrough on Cryptonauts with Crypto Dude. He actually sent the first transaction through the game. So real deal transaction. Unreal Engine UE5 interacting with the Stacks blockchain. Let's go.
Really, big boy, real mainnet transaction.
Insane, real transaction. Really happened. Real deal, thoroughbred building. I'm telling you.
So we're close to crypto gaming with bets.
I think that the betting aspect will come later on in other seasons, but we're close to like some real GameFi, some real like deal cool AAA studio-esque game.
I'm buying assets with my stacks or my SBTC or my USDH.
Yes, and you're actually owning those in-game assets, which will be a huge unlock. Those gaming assets are composable, so say somebody else wants to build a game and you hold an NFT that gives you some type of weapon within Cryptonauts.
I can make a game and give early access to everybody that has assets in Cryptonauts.
Or they can have special weapons in their game,
right?
Composable.
Much respect to you guys. Every time I think it'll be late this side. I just see some Discord call, and it's in the kitchen. These guys are really cooking. If you join that Discord call, you see that the guys are pitching ideas, jumping here and there, making some creations right there and there, and I'm really thankful that I'm experiencing how you're creating live as you go, and this is gonna be massive. Trust me. Unreal Engine and Stacks. This is massive.
So he's also documenting the process for the Stacks authentication flow for UE5 as well. So it's not only going to be just Cryptonauts. If somebody wants to come to Stacks and build a game, they will be able to do it. So big shout out to Crypto Dude. Big shout out to Crypto Smith. Those guys are very brilliant, very talented indie devs, and handling the business, man. Gotta say it.
They're cooking with hot grease, like you always say.
Yeah, the grease is hot, and we are in the kitchen. Let's go.
Let's go. Guys, I think our guest is here. We actually have Lily from the Para project. They're building wallet infrastructure for fintech and crypto. Some awesome stuff. Very excited to talk to her more about their project. So I'm going to bring her on in. Good morning, Lily. How are you today?
Good morning.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Morning.
I'm Peace. This is GP and 300.
Hey guys. I'm Lily.
Lily, what's up?
Good morning.
Very
nice to meet you.
Yeah, you guys too.
Happy to have you here.
Calling from the States, I guess, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm East Coast, GP's East Coast. Hana's in Zimbabwe.
Oh, sick.
Africa, Zimbabwe.
Go.
Yeah, we have a very broad community. We got a lot of people participating in this project from all over Africa, South, LATAM, friends in Europe, Asia, all over, Australia.
Nice. I was just in Argentina, actually.
Oh, were you down? We were for Dev Connect.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's where I met Didi at your booth over there. That's how we got introduced.
Yeah, it was a really good conference. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was very packed. The travel was a little tough for me both ways.
Yeah.
But, where are you located? You're in the U.S.?
I'm in Toronto, actually.
Toronto. So like the 51st state, as Blockface said.
It's not that far, you know. It's like an hour flight to New York, so.
Yeah, it's not far at all. I'm in New England, so I'm like a 3-hour drive to New York. Tinderly, what's up, man? Tinderly's joining us. How are you doing, man? You with us?
Oh, Tinderly, what's up?
Tinderly might be having some connectivity issues, or he wasn't expecting us to have a guest. So we don't always have guests. Sometimes we just hang out and chat. So Lily, tell us a little bit about. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about Para, whatever you want to talk about, really. But we are very much just to kind of give you a little background of what we do. Obviously, we're a little bit stacks focused. We're Bitcoin stacks oriented. However, we're crypto oriented. We are not chain maxis by any stretch. We love all sorts of options developing on whatever chain. And you guys are offering multiple chain solutions. And something that we've been calling onboard your mom type of technology.
I love that.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about what you're doing with Para.
Yeah. So my role, call it growth. One of those all-encompassing sort of positions. And I've been with Para for like about 8 months-ish. I guess to like start off, like the way that I got involved with this project, I think is like maybe helpful for understanding it. So my background is in decentralized science. I was trying to onboard your mom, basically. I was working with scientists who are really not familiar with crypto in general. Very smart people, like some of the smartest, I would say. But they didn't have any familiarity with just like crypto as a concept or anything. We're trying to use basically blockchain tech to make science better in a lot of ways, make it more open, make it more accessible. And I do think I like very much believe in that ethos still. I think that a lot of science is broken and blockchain tech can help that. But the place that we were getting stuck is like none of this was working because we couldn't get users because we couldn't onboard them.
Yeah, right.
It was just
the non-native crowd is hard to access.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was like very much an issue. We tried a number of options. At the time, we were trying another somewhat analogous product to Para that I won't name, but that didn't work because we needed to onboard them to multiple applications, and it only worked in one application. So I was just like, basically, it's very frustrating to build something that's very helpful, but you can't get to anyone. There's like no distribution, basically. So I kind of took a step back. I have a background in like user experience and product, and I was like, how is this fixed, right? So I was like, okay, leaving decentralized science, start looking around, talking to my friends a lot. Someone mentions Para, and they're like, yeah, you can onboard on one application with Para using your email, and then go somewhere else and sign in with your email and not have to create a new wallet. And like, that sounds so basic. That sounds like step one of like crypto in general, but
right, it's necessary actually to onboard.
Yeah,
it's there's tons of friction without being able to do it this way.
Exactly. So I got super excited and I was like, I need to work on this project. So I just basically tracked them down and sending them messages and everything. And yeah, it's been really cool. So Para, if you kind of got a bit from that, is an embedded wallet. It's infrastructure. So you wouldn't have like downloaded a Para app an app builder would integrate Para into their application as we have like a front end SDK. It can actually work as like a headless, just like wallet generation in the background. So for a lot of like fintechs, that's quite exciting. We got mobile, we got web, we got basically anywhere you need to integrate onboarding wallets and/or onboarding, Para can get in there. So there's a huge kind of swath of applications there, and like you mentioned earlier, you know, we do any EVM, like L1 if you want to do, like you want to build on Base, you want to build on, I don't know, Mana, pretty much anything there, Solana and Cosmos and Bitcoin in the roadmap actually. So
Bitcoin's in the roadmap.
yeah,
Very cool.
the handle is at get_para. Sorry, someone else in the chat.
Oh yeah, get_para. I have it. A GP. You can run them. You can put it up. It's it's also getpara.com is the website too.
Pull this guy up here and check it out. So you guys definitely need to be following Para here. So that's get@para or get_para there. This is sick. I want to be able to use one wallet for all of my apps across different chains. That sounds lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. I know you mentioned that we met in so you met Aditi in Argentina. That was like a useful demonstration in Para because the DevConnect app was using Para for their onboarding. So
you know, I think I actually did. I went 2 days. We were down there I was down there with Stacks, and Stacks had a couple of satellite events that we worked. We had a hacker house down there. It was really great. But the first day I went, I was like super fast because I only had a little bit of time. And the second day was when I met with you guys, and it was the day that Cloudflare was down.
Oh my god!
For everybody,
and the internet at that conference too.
And the internet was garbage. That like nothing worked, and it was like, but it was. There was definitely like still tons of people, tons of activity. It was really it was very encouraging for, and the conversations, because it was a largely, what I experienced there was a largely developer based audience too. So there was a lot of, it wasn't curious tourists kind of thing. Like we were at Bitcoin Vegas in May, and not that it was only that, but it was a lot of that too. Like it was a lot more retail and people like curious people that don't really know. Here it was devs. And so there was a lot of cool stuff happening. There's a lot of great stuff being developed. But what you guys are offering gives people an opportunity to connect with their wallet. They don't need a seed phrase. They don't even need to download a wallet app, essentially. Their app is kind of like it's embedded in the application that they're using. But if they go to another application that's also integrated with Para, they log in with their email address. They're getting the same wallet.
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds like I was saying earlier, that sounds basic. It's not typically the case. We're able to do that because we use MPC. So that's the way that like the key is never actually brought together completely. So it's super secure. But that also means that it's portable. So we like call it like universal wallets. Basically, like you can go to one place, sign in, go to another place, sign in, and all your assets, all of your NFTs, like anything that you have in your wallet, ends up coming with you. So we actually see a lot of interest from ecosystems for this reason as well. So we have like ecosystems like Camp Network and Vana are using Para as their ecosystem wallet. So when you have like a Camp wallet or Vana wallet, you have users that basically like a new app comes to the ecosystem, they launch. You already have users that have funded wallets. An email click to log in, you know, they don't even have to like open another app. And they're coming with assets already. So it's pretty cool that way. And that wallet can come with you outside the ecosystem as well. So.
What blockchains is Para like supporting right now?
So EVM, Solana, and Cosmos at the moment.
Awesome.
And Bitcoin in the roadmap.
Bitcoin on the roadmap, yeah.
So we have, and that also means that stacks could very well be in the roadmap down the line too, partly because one thing that we're working on in stacks right now, a proposal in the stacks ecosystem, is you can use Bitcoin addresses as stacks addresses, because every Bitcoin address can actually just derive a stacks address out of it. So they're working on an update that allows sending stacks and stacks tokens just using the Bitcoin address. So that might even be, not that it's that hard to integrate with Clarity anyway. There's a lot of big brains over here. I'm sure we'll be happy to help, sort that out. But we may not even need to be able to start integrating into Stacks apps once that improvement proposal passes.
That's really cool. Yeah, I think like the composability and like cross-chain, cross-network, etc. ethos is really kind of growing. I think that's, like we were saying earlier, when we're trying to onboard people from outside of, like, this deep. We're on a call this morning about these topics. Like, clearly we are very interested in them. But if I have my friend who thinks that I work on Bitcoin and I want to get her to try out an app, I want her to be able to just click sign in with email and not have to realize like which chain it's on and switch chain.
Right. Right. That's the only way retail adoption happens. People need to not know they're using crypto, period. Almost.
Exactly.
They don't need to, they're just using the app for whatever value add the app gives them in their life, and they don't have to think about it. That's the frictionless way. That's how you onboard your mom. That's what we're working on here. Which we did have a Clarity is the main language on Stacks, and we did actually have an update to the Clarity language that allows developers to build with WebAuthn and passkey technology directly in like the Clarity smart contracts. But that's not necessarily, if you have a provider that's already providing the infrastructure for you, it makes it easier. Then that's and it's a safe and useful solution that saves the developers a lot of headache trying to adapt it that way.
Yeah. I think passkeys are really interesting. I mean, obviously, like there's also like the recent Fusaka fork on Ethereum, so I guess parallel to that with the passkeys addition there. We've been kind of talking about this idea of progressive onboarding. So we recently added one-click login to the features that we have, and we're putting that as kind of like the standard when you're building with Para. That's the standard login now, so it's basically just like click, log in with your email, you get in. We used to have like passkeys, as you have to have passkeys basically. What you find is that not all, like if you're going to a country where people have not very modern phones, not everyone has passkey access at the moment. we're moving towards that, but
everyone has email.
Everyone has email, yeah. So what we have as options now is one-click login. You can turn on password, like add a password. You can turn on add a PIN. You can turn on add a passkey. And the way that we're looking at this is like, we have something called guest mode, where you can actually explore an application without even signing in at all or creating an account. So it like provisions a wallet in the background. It's like pre-generates a wallet for this user. So just say like, I'm like, what the hell is this thing? Blockchain, I don't know, or I don't know, some game. I just want to know what it does. I'm clicking on stuff, right? And then I got to a point where I actually fund my wallet. I was like, okay, sign in with your email. That's easy. Then I got really into it. I spend, I'm like really generating some money, or maybe I want to like onboard some on-ramp some funds, or maybe I want to like take some money out of it, whatever. At that point, we allow the builders to say, okay, like this is a good time for you to add a passkey to your account, secure it a little bit more. You have a lot of funds in there, But it's not kind of immediately like, hey, let's go download this application. It's called MetaMask. You have to write down 12 words. Don't show anyone those words, but put them somewhere that you will not lose them.
But don't put them on your computer. You don't take a picture of them. You have to write them down like the old-fashioned way. People get a hand cramp, especially if you do 24 words. Yeah, it is. It's a problem that needs to be solved, and there definitely are a number of solutions in the marketplace, but you guys definitely seem to be well on your way to meaningfully provide options in the marketplace for this. Very, very cool stuff. And so, like, one of our friends in the ecosystem, he goes by Crypto Dude, and he's built a handful of very cool projects. There's one called BoostX that you can send and receive stacks using BNS names, which is a stacks, .btc names. If you have it in your X handle, you can actually like send people stacks through X. Really cool stuff.
Cool.
Another thing, him and GP are working on a project called Cryptonauts, where they have integrated the Stacks wallet with Unreal Engine. They're building a game that is connected to the Stacks ecosystem, so you can basically engage with token gating in levels or on-chain assets and stuff like that. And so they're going to have a product that will appeal to the non-native crypto crowd. And we need to figure out ways to be able to make it easier for these people to onboard, not have to go to get your Leather wallet or your Xverse wallet and download it, write down the seed phrase. Like that's too complicated for a project like that to grow.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of, it's also not a lot of risk. It's not a high deposit platform when you're newly getting started. So there's not a lot of risk there without the passkey and all of that stuff when they first onboard. So we've talked about this a lot as far as like when you're going to onboard, you don't need as much risk mitigation as to when you're going to start really engaging in larger fund transactions. And that's the point where you really want to push those security measures and make sure that they're, when they are self-custodying, that they know how to do it safely.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but we got to get them in before we can educate them.
Exactly.
That's the key.
Yeah, it's a balance. It's really like you need to figure out how to, I don't know, not scare people off. I mean, I know myself, like if something is asking me like 4 questions when I sign up, I'm going to go back to that. Just like,
to be honest with you, none of us has the time. We're all inundated with an endless stream of information, more tasks to complete all the time. So I don't have the time. Like there have definitely been times where people have asked me to try out projects. And like, I'm not a big Solana user, so I would have to go, like my Solana wallet's on my phone, but I can't really test that stuff on my phone. I got to go on my machine. So I have to download an app and install it. And then like 2 minutes into that process, I already got a message that's taking me away from it. And I'm never getting back to it. It's too long.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we connect with a lot of KYC providers. We don't do KYC. That's like, you can add it in really easily with Para. But for me, I think the next frontier is also like KYC that works in a similar way where you have to KYC once in your life. And then
and it stays with your wallet. That would be just too easy, right?
Ideally, yeah. That's like the dream, I think that's,
well, the dream would be that they stop.
Yes.
That they stop forcing. Yes. That they stop treating us all like we're criminals until we prove otherwise. But
what do you need to know about me so bad?
Well, that's not the debate here today. But we will, like, we have feelings about that on this show. We do not care for. I mean, you do what you got to do, right? I'm KYC'd on a bunch of stuff because you have to.
Yeah.
But the ethic behind it kind of puts the government in a position that it's not supposed to be with the way we wrote the Constitution a couple hundred years ago in the U.S. It doesn't quite jive because it holds people guilty until proven innocent. It's just it's the backwards way of doing it, and it also creates a barrier to entry for, it establishes traditional financial institutions as being more in control because they're able to absorb the cost of doing that. And so it makes it harder. But if you're going to engage, you got to engage along the rules that are set for us, and so we have to follow them. So if you can do that more easily, by all means, we should explore that.
How do you guys feel about like ZK, like KYC stuff?
I just think it's ZK.
Yeah, like it's
zero
like
knowledge
revealing
KYC.
that you are a human, you exist in this place, but it doesn't say anything to anyone about you yourself.
Well, it's better than if it's in a centralized database for it to be exploited somewhere, right? At least it's a little bit more consumer protective. But I don't know if it actually preserves the. I still don't understand why I have to KYC to spend my money. Like I have to prove that it's not that I didn't do anything wrong to have it to begin with. I don't like it. I don't like that part.
Freedom to transact.
Right. The whole purpose of a decentralized exchange network is so that nobody can be cut off. KYC is a method to try to cut people off. So it's anathema to the ethos that we also adhere to the Bitcoin ethos. Decentralized, distributed, trustless, permissionless, all of that, and just borderless, censorship resistance, and that's KYC is opposite of censorship resistance, in my opinion. But I also think that we need to keep society safe. I'm not a maxi on any position. I just think that we've gone a little bit too far in the surveillance state side of things. So anyway, I didn't mean to. That's not the tangent we wanted to go on here.
No, I think it's interesting. I mean, like, do you think that like the so you guys are like, I would say you sound like you're a bit more on like the builder side, like you have a lot of interest in the infrastructure on things that are happening with Bitcoin, right?
Yes.
But then you do find like a lot of people coming from like a very traditional financial background coming into the Bitcoin space. Like that's like their first intro to crypto. So you feel like there's like kind of like a dichotomy there between the two?
Yes, I do. I think that there's actually like, for instance, Stripe. So there's a hardware product that came out of our community called Rider Wallet. It's like a hardware device and you just tap it on your phone and it signs your wallet. It's really cool. They're a hardware provider, and Stripe just took away their ability. They were approved for payments on Stripe. Stripe just canceled their ability to engage in payments. Well, why would Stripe do that? Well, they're saying it has to. They're treating non-custodial service providers as being a risk for transacting, which is in Stripe and their partners' interests, because they are TradFi. They want to control the flow of money. They want it all to go through them, and so they don't want to empower self-custody, non-custodial solutions to let people transact. That's my opinion is that they're probably lobbying specifically to allow them to limit more so that way. So I think that there's absolutely a concerted effort by the established players to control. I mean, that's what they're going to do, right? If they can control it, they will control it. And so any way that they can, they will.
Yeah. I guess with the Genius Act too, there's a little bit more establishment in what you can and can't do, right? So.
Right. And we need it's complex. It's not just a dichotomy, because there's merit on both sides. And even so it's broader than just say you're either this way or that way. But we really they have a lot more resources with which to establish their preferred thesis. So it's important that we balance it out.
Yeah. Find a middle ground.
Exactly. Make sure we don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. The whole purpose, we don't just want banking 2.0 with blockchains.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people have been writing about that on Twitter lately. I've seen a lot of think pieces in the last couple of weeks even, as we kind of move towards a lot of larger players getting involved in the space. I think we have to figure out how the existing products, companies, just interested people work into that.
Yeah, exactly. Just how do we protect the rights of the individual to just transact without any kind of imposition on that process unnecessarily, and it's not easy, but projects like what you guys are doing are actually helping us, with the rails to be able to figure it out. How do we do it? So I love that. Really, really interesting stuff you guys got going on over there.
Thank you.
Now, you guys, is it the one click login? That's something you guys just rolled out, I think, right?
Yes, I was like hoping to demo it, and I realized that the vast majority of our projects that are using it right now are on mobile. Because mobile is like you really want to get them through, right?
Yeah,
Um,
that's where your growth is going to happen.
exactly. But yeah, if you did use the Dev Connect, I think you said that there was like Wi-Fi issues there, but the Dev Connect app was there. That was really interesting because it was like at scale. Like we had like I don't know how many people were at that conference, like 15,000 or something. Like
It was a lot.
for
It
that.
was very busy.
And a lot of people like they just signed in, got their ticket, and then kind of opened it later. And a few people, like not a few, like a number of people, I went up to, I was like, oh yeah, because you have a wallet, and they're like, oh, I have a wallet. Oh, sick! Like I have a wallet. Like I just put my email in, and oh yeah, and you can get money from Peanut, whatever, like that sort of thing. So that was pretty cool to be able to have like that one click sort of sign on. I've also rolled out a number of other features, which I think I recently, today we posted a blog, which should be going live in 1 minute, I believe. Just kind of announcing a bunch of new features. Like we have like send functionality now. You can link your accounts. I think this is really cool, actually, the account linking thing, because you can link, say, like your Twitter or, like your other wallet, like your MetaMask, maybe, all these things to your account, and this sort of builds more of like an identity, but it's like you decide what your identity, or you could just sign in with your email. You have this like wallet.
So I can connect so I have so is it considered a para wallet?
Yeah, I mean it acts like a typical wallet, and we have like a lot of AI providers as well, so it's my account, but for like intents and purposes of discussion, it makes it a lot easier if I say para wallet. You can export your private key if that's something that you want to do as well. So it is
you can actually restore the wallet, and you can restore your wallets in another wallet app.
Yeah. So like a really big thing for us is that we're non-custodial. Like it's always the users. We have no control over the wallet. The application that has integrated Para has no control over the wallet. So
right, and that's the big unlock here for app providers, because otherwise, to make it easy, you would actually have to you'd basically be custodying the wallets, and that's not good. That's too much risk for the providers.
Yeah.
And it's not really best for the consumer either. So the solution here is just making it easier for the consumers to have a wallet, to use a wallet, but it's still self-custodial.
Yeah, and I think that it actually really helps, like in kind of unexpected ways as well. Like we have like a project building with Para called Decal, and they're working on like payments with Solana. So they can like payments at a terminal at a cafe, and they're thinking about adding point systems, right? You can see that point system throughout, say, like all 4 locations of this local cafe. But then what if that point system also translates to, say, the bar down the street, or like I don't know, like the local grocer? The fact that it's not like we have this universal wallets actually allows more of like a network effect, and more of it gives the ability for the provider to offer like
right. It makes it easier to work within one standardization.
Exactly.
on a number of different ways of or whatever, however you're going to interact. For this use case, we have this, and we know how to integrate it with your current POS system.
Yeah, and then I'm like coming with my points from the grocery store. They're with me here, you know, like what if we have like small business points, you know, like that. It's just, it doesn't make it more complicated.
Right. You could actually onboard small businesses into a small business network to share points.
Exactly. Yeah. And just kind of getting like this whole like, it's ecosystems and networks that develop when you let the user have self custody of their wallet. Like, it doesn't lock them into one product, basically.
Very cool. So we actually have a segment we do, and I don't think I explained this to you, and I apologize. We normally go at 9:30, so we've actually had a little bit of a hot and cold with this. We haven't been running. We used to do it every single day, but in the wings we have our friend Zenatron, who we call the Game Master. We do a regular daily game show where we have people come on. It's sponsored by a bunch of the meme coins on Stacks, and Zenatron comes on. We launch it through. He has a project. He's the founder of a project called Skullcoin. It's an on-chain treasure hunt game. We play a live version where he drops a starting location in Google Maps and an image that you're going to find in Google Street View. We have a few rounds we do. People come in and play. They have to. It's played on our X account. Would love to have you stay and join us, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Awesome.
I'm
going to take a quick commercial break, play a word from our sponsor, BitFlow, and we'll be back with the Game Master for Find2Earn rounds momentarily. And Lily's going to stay and play. Lily, do me a favor. Do you see the whoops, I just turned off the wrong one here. Do you see the private chat in the bottom?
Just check. Oh, private chat. Oh yeah, I see it. Bottom left.
Put your X handle there, and we'll have Zenatron add you. We do a whitelist round where it's only for new players. So we'll have you on the whitelist, so you might be able to win some Stacks tokens today. All right, we'll be back, guys. Stay tuned. The Game Master has arrived in his true form. How are you today, sir?
GM mortals, as eternal as ever. Let the hunt begin.
All right, we have Find2Earn rounds for you guys today, sponsored by LeoCoin, STXAI, Nakamoto One Droid. What else we got? Zenny.
We have Pepe.
Oh, Pepe, Bitcoin Pepe, the orange frog, the only Pepe coin you need to know about, actually. It's on Stacks, which is on Bitcoin. We have rounds for you today, guys. Opportunity to earn some Stacks tokens. And these rounds are played on the Skullcoin BTC account on X. So make sure you give them a follow, turn on notifications. And you do get an advantage playing with us on the live stream because we actually show you the image for the first round live. Oh, we got a good for first round is going to be Bitcoin Pepe, guys. We got Bitcoin Pepe, and he looks like he's not in my neck of the woods because it's a little cold for him to be strutting around like this today, where I am. But Bitcoin Pepe is ready to go out on the boat.
You're gonna find good weather going on, dude. Where's he at?
Where is he?
Need some of that.
How do we
on a vacation, bro?
Oh, so you got to go to Skullcoin BTC on X. So and the game rounds will launch. We give a countdown, so you're gonna have to refresh the profile page, and then it'll be on there. There'll be a link. The link brings you into Google Maps. and then this image you'll find. The only thing that won't be there is the Bitcoin Pepe, but all of this will be in the Google Maps for the location. And you see the share button at the top. You click that, you copy the link, and then you drop it in the comments before below the game round, and you'll be able to play. GP, are you going to share today?
Yeah, I think Bruce wants me to
Bruce
play.
wants you to play. Yeah, definitely.
He's like, yo, what you guys got going on? We're about to play Find2Earn.
Bruce!
All right. So Bruce. I'll pull up Bruce. He's saying good morning to you. Can't you say?
Yeah, he gave us a profile. He was like, check me out.
Making sure.
Bruce.
Making sure, man. He's a good boy. All right, so I'll pull up my screen here. Let's see. Skullcoin BTC. So we are headed over to the
All right. Are we ready to launch the game, sir?
Let's go.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Hajime.
Vamos, Hajime. Camascan, vámonos.
Andiamo.
Vámonos.
Nicolo. Tenderly, what's the other one? Muji, what's the other one? Muje.
Hey.
J. Kalo.
Muje Kalo.
Hey, Mujezua.
Muje Zua. That's the one.
Let's go. Many different languages. So we are looking for this B Pepe. He obviously does not feel the cold. Going over here, clicking this will take you to the starting location, or you can copy this and post it right into Google Maps. There you go. And I will show you the starting location. Let me switch my screen. We are looking around in, is this Idaho? We're in Idaho where the spuds are. So let's go. I like to copy this and put this in this way. That way it'll take me and show me a little pin. Obviously putting the layers on so we can kind of scope out the scene and look around. Try to find some familiar scenery. You can also click this little yellow guy down at the bottom. It'll show you all of the different routes that you can take and places and locations that are potentially have a B Pepe. So just go up the street a little bit, take a look on Street View. What are these cool kids doing? Got their bikes. I remember that when life was simple. So I'm looking for a big pontoon boat.
You didn't find it yet?
Nah, man. I mean, I bet somebody did though. Our hunters are very
I know somebody did.
They're very talented at this game. Then maybe go back a little bit closer to the starting location and go the opposite direction.
Yeah, I think you dropped in you didn't click the link, you dropped in the coordinates.
I did click the link and then like I copied and pasted as well.
That might have, I don't know if that changes things for you.
Hope not.
I feel like I'm getting lost in the suburbs.
That's what it's like that a lot.
Look what I found.
There you go.
Look what I found. So I'm gonna grab share, copy the link. We're actually headed back over here to the Skullcoin account. I have extra steps because I'm streaming it. So somebody obviously has found this. All right.
Okay, chat, we have 12 people who found. The first was Financial Profit. He was faster than Isaac for 5 seconds.
Oh, Isaac. Who won? What was the name?
Financial Profit.
Is that a new one?
Yeah. He
That's a
played
good-
before, maybe once.
Oh,
a
he
good-
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't even have his BNS name. We'll have to sponsor a BNS name for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very good BNS. I like that. I've got Bitcoin profit.
Okay, now we play whitelist round.
All right, whitelist round. This is only for whitelist players. Is Tenderly and 300 are both on the whitelist, right? Can you add lilies to the whitelist?
Yeah, sure.
The whitelist. So we're gonna give Lily a clue. The whitelist starts in Street View, and usually you just have to go forward, and it's gonna be on the left or right. So it's a little bit easier. We love when new players often have some good luck too.
Fingers crossed.
And we'll also sponsor you a BNS name.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's go. Can you make countdown?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hajime, andiamo.
Ixu,
Vamos, Ixu,
Ande,
ande.
Dígalo.
Alright,
By the way,
Dígalo.
these are all, just different ways of saying "let's go" in other languages. We've learned doing the find to earn.
yeah, we've had many different guests from all over the world teach us different ways to say "let's go." So we're looking for this Nakamoto One Android standing here in front of it.
Let's
Looks
go.
like a Ford Explorer and some sort of really old school van here. Got
Looks like an ambulance.
Got a scooter, right, and a little kid bike here as well. So let's take a look and see if we can't find this Android. So come in here.
Oh, I think I found
Ooh.
it.
All right, so grab the link and drop it underneath that game round. Try to be the first.
Right.
Looking around in North Dakota at the moment. So let me share my screen. North Dakota.
Oh, did I share the right one? Let's see.
She gets extra steps, Zenny.
Sure.
Oh no, it didn't work. Did it work? I'm not facing the right way.
Okay, we give the win to the Kai and to the Lily from the live panel.
All right.
Let's
So
go.
they both the winners.
W's.
We'll send the token after the game.
This is very fun.
Like, where's Waldo live? It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's a good time. We've been a little bit, the price action has had a little bit of an effect on all of us, so it's making the prizes a little bit less spectacular than they were at one point. But if you hold, you're probably going to do well.
The most fun.
Yeah, and it's about fun. We have a good time. There's a leaderboard on the Skullcoin page, and we have a lot of people tuning in on a regular basis. So it's a fun time.
Like Crypto Dude likes to say, inspire the change by facilitating the fun.
Gotta get like the mouse out to really scroll quickly. Can you scroll? I'm like thinking about strategy.
Dude, there's some real deal strategies. The treasure hunters know what's up. Like they pop into satellite view, drop back into street view. I'm not the most efficient.
I am a satellite view on Google Maps on the phone, Maxi.
Oh, I see.
A strong.
There you go.
Okay, let's go. We continue. The games become harder. We have 3 games more for today. Also, we'll have announcements. So, listen, we want to make the contest tomorrow. With Stars Guild, I have discussion with Hero Gamer, but it's our contest from Skullcoin. With Stars Guild, with DeOrganized. So, idea to make contest, there will be 3 winners with prizes. Idea to make the prompt to redraw the Google Street View pictures. The best 3 prompts with the best vision difference from the original picture will win the prizes. You can use ChatGPT, Midjourney, Nano Banano, and Grok.
So you want to have them take the game round street view images and recreate them using a prompt in AI.
Yeah. It could be something absolutely new, like in Neon, Matrix, whatever you want, but the geometry should be the same. But it could be any new concepts. Okay, we continue. Now we play the little game. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Andiamo, Hajime. Let's go. Vamos.
Vámonos.
Ande.
Geronimo.
In France, you say ale, ale,
Ale, ale, ale. Is that the
Ale, ale.
Or that's
If you're watching the Tour de France, you would go ale,
ale,
ale.
ale, ale. Yes,
I like it. So
there's a whole song about it. Like in the soccer games, they do. Ale, 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 ale. Hunter knows all about that.
Ale,
He's a soccer fan.
ale,
Yeah,
ale,
there you
ale, ale.
go. Now we got a new one.
I like it. So we're looking around in Mexico, Veracruz, Mexico. So let's see if we can't find this location. I'll show you our starting location. This Leo cat is in Mexico. I bet it's some, but it's not so cold there.
Hope not. Might be a bad sign.
On the coast.
There's a very cute horse here.
You do see some real interesting things walking around Street View, all over the world, actually. Yeah, that's actually part of the appeal of this game, is just getting to see different parts of the world.
Oh, there is a horse. I don't know.
DeOrganized. Find2Earn Games.
You know it's serious when it goes quiet.
Yeah, I think everybody's locked in right now trying to find this Leo cat.
Yeah, the winner is Shenkomai.btc. We have already the winner.
Oh,
Let's go.
congrats.
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 Then he's just trying to build up the suspense.
From the game master himself.
So what's the prizes for tomorrow, Zenny?
We'll give away like 100 stacks for the first place and 50 stacks for the second and third place.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's go.
Yeah, that sounds right. I like 100 stacks. All right, so this is the direction we were headed in from our starting location to finish. Right here. And you plug this in. And you'll see this is a pink fence. This is the fence that the Leo cat is on.
Okay, we play 2 more games and we use like redraw Ghibli images now. Be ready.
Ghibli is a little more challenging.
And that's why we need like new concepts. We want to make like the new generation of images and see what community can bring to it.
Yeah, this is where I shine the most.
Yeah, but now you have not just to make the new image, you have to ask to redraw the original image.
My money's still on Hunter, by the way, for that contest.
Yeah, Hunter can cook.
It-
I don't want to discourage other people from participating. By the way, speaking of participating, where is Orange at? I gotta reach out to the brother. Is he doing okay, Zenny? You heard from him?
yeah, I just have a conversation. He is okay. Everything is okay.
Good.
Good.
He will be back.
Nice.
Anyways, he is better than the market itself.
Oh, well, that's good news.
No bar there.
It's not hard to be better than the market right now, is it? Actually, I say that, but Bitcoin's at 93K, so I should just shut up and zoom out, right? $93,000 Bitcoin is not bad news.
That's what they say. When in doubt, zoom out. All right.
For sure.
Okay, we continue. Get ready.
Oh yeah.
So we are headed back to the Skullcoin BTC account on X, waiting
Can you
to.
make countdown, please?
Hana, do it.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Andiamo.
Ale, ale,
Gicalo.
ale.
Ale.
Ande.
Look at 300 dropping
That'll-
in.
Oh,
Oh, Yana.
that's a real interesting building.
Ding, 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 ding.
The STX AI agent is dropping in.
All right, so we are
He
looking
dropped
around
in this morning for the
Chicago.
Stackies announcement.
Let's see about it. All right, so this is Chicago, Illinois, I think, or Illinois. I don't know if it's Chicago. Oh, it is Chicago.
PMO. Aura farming right there.
Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to mention, guys. I know it's commonplace, but guys, rule number 1 for Find2Earn, you must repost the live stream, and rule number 2, you must like and repost the game rounds. If you do not like and repost the game rounds and you're the first one that wins, we're going to give your prizes to Lily today.
Let's go. Pack Lily's bags. Share the stream. A lot of tall buildings around here. Gotta find the one with the steel beams in the middle.
DeOrganized. Find2Earn the game.
Yeah, some of these buildings are beautiful.
Giant.
Chicago has nice architecture.
Yeah. Okay, we have the winner. It's Elder Statesman. Congrats.
Congrats, Elder States.
Congrats, Elder.
Let's go.
Another one of our OG players.
Prizes deployed. Track the map. No time to avoid. Street view sniper. Claim your crown. DeOrganized arena.
Alright, so this is the direction you were supposed to head. Just like this.
And last game will be jackpot game. We give you like time limit 5 minutes. If there will be no winner, the prize will go tomorrow and it will be double.